Proverbs 31 verse 10 says, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to Meditaciones.com. Hello, today's day is August 2nd, 2021. I'm reading from our Women's Devotional, Brushstrokes of God's Love. Today's title is called, Like a Lonely Sparrow on the Rooftop. In Psalm chapter 102, verse 7, it reads, "I lie awake and I am like a sparrow, alone on the housetop." Places surrounded by vegetation are birds' natural habitats. They usually make their nests on tree branches where they raise their families and are protected from predators and inclement weather. When the psalmist compared himself with a bird, alone, far from its offspring, from its partner, and from its nest, he was saying that he was plunged into the most absolute loneliness. What is portrayed in this psalm is the loneliness that involves the soul, the heart, and the mind when a significant loss, such as the death of a loved one or exile, is experienced. When this happens, the individual experiences a feeling of nostalgia and melancholy. They cannot sleep and they feel a knot in their throat that prevents them from eating and talking. When we experience this heartbreaking and dark situation, only God's presence can bring light. We see it in the encouraging end of Psalm 102. "But you are the same. The children of your servants will continue, and their descendants will be established before you." When nostalgia and melancholy hit us, it's good to weep on the bosom of the Heavenly Father. He offers comfort. In that sense, loneliness can be an ally for establishing a comforting and enriching relationship with the Creator. Have you ever felt like this? Losses are unavoidable, the result of separation between the human being and the Creator, but He has not left us alone. He promised to be at our side, and He will fulfill it. Cling to His promises that are renewed every morning. There we were, face to face. She was telling me how hard it was to see the light of life fading out from her little boy's eyes. He was barely 12 years old. There was no despair in her words, only tears that she dried up with trembling hands. I looked at her eyes and asked her how she managed to be so peaceful. She looked at me in disbelief while thinking, "If you say you are a daughter of God, why are you asking me that?" Although she did not say it, she just raised her index finger and her eyes up to heaven, and then she answered my question. She got up, kissed me on the cheek, and left in silence. She walked a few steps, turned around to look at me and whisper, "It's God's peace." The peace That peace of God can also reach you and comfort you. All you have to do is ask Him in prayer. We invite you to listen to Radio Joven Adventista at www.jovenadventista.com. And please share this devotional on your social media with hashtag Women's Devotional, hashtag Radio Joven Adventista, hashtag Meditaciones Diarias. We'd also like to invite you to download the Meditaciones Diarias app, available for both Android and Apple. I'd like to say thank you for visiting us here at Meditacionesdiarias.com. May you have a blessed day.